Here I am, homeless. No, I'm not homeless. I'm living on the street.
You sleep out here?
Well, I do the best I can as far as getting my rest in the daytime. I go to the movie theater and sleep, you know, stay in it all day.
Where you go to the bathroom in the middle of the night in San Francisco if you're homeless? Well, I'll go in a plastic bag, wipe it, put it in a bag, set it by the garbage can. That's all I can do. That's as respectful as it gets. To go urinate, I put a cup down my pants, you know, and go in there. It's dehumanizing. But you do what you can and be as respectful as you can.
What's the hardest thing about being out here?
The weather. The weather. Yeah.
Where do you go when it's cold?
We dress warm. As warm as you can.
Because we're just humans with dignity, but not to be demoralized or victimized.
We forget that nothing is guaranteed, and we forget that even though you may have a lot of money, there's still ways that you can be marginalized in society, and we have to have compassion for each other.
You get homeless because you're involved in trying to satisfy all your desires.
I'm Christy Fairchild, and I'm the Executive Director of North Beach Citizens, and I've been here for 10 years. North Beach Citizens' mission is to work with the homeless and low income in our neighborhood and even within the city, and it's really in an atmosphere of trust, integrity, and respect.
I walk the streets, make sure the homeless that's sleeping is safe. Because, you know, people do wrong things to people. You know, and that's kind of dangerous to be sleeping on the street at night.
You know, they just want anonymity, they don't, you know, nobody knows their name, and what that does sometimes is it gives them a right to misbehave or to do whatever they want, and they don't think anybody cares or anybody's listening.
Whatever you got, it gets stolen several times. That hurts.
There's no reason that they need to walk around dirty. We have shower tickets that they can take showers, you know, towels. So if they are living on the street, at least they can not feel like they can go on the bus and go to their appointments and not be judged in a way.
My younger years, they were pretty cool. And when I got to be a teenager, I got my high school sweetheart pregnant. We had our child. In the 12th grade, I dropped out of school to support my kid.
We serve as a family, as a safety net for people that, you know, don't have anyone else.
I left my house, where my mom is, because my daughter didn't have any place to stay. So I left her my room, and I left the house.
I used to be somebody.
You can do it again. We can all see the bottom and then crawl back up.
Yeah, but I still don't deserve this.
You don't what?
Deserve it. I don't belong here.
I ended up down here in North Beach and met some friends, and we all stayed in this garage over here on Broadway in Montgomery. Right here is where we all used to sleep. We didn't have any place to go. It was wintertime, it was raining outside. We were cool in here when we wanted to go and do our little things or whatever, hustle, panhandle, you know. I used to sing, you know, do card tricks, tell jokes and riddles and stuff like that. And then once they got us all out at one time, and they put a gate up here. Our clothes and everything was still on top of the ducks. They just threw all our stuff away. And we used to eat down here. You know, we used to look out for each other down here. This was like home for me right here. This was home. This is where it all started, right here. The next morning, somebody says, "Hey man, let's go eat. Let's go over here to the center and eat." So center, eat, what? So we all come down here. And when I go in here, I see all this food laying out, and I'm like, oh my God, this is way cool. I was hungry too.
We're here for them 5 days a week, and we're here 9 to 5, and they know that.
When they introduced me to Christy, I was like, this is a really nice setup you got here. I think I want to be a part of this. How can I? Well, she said, well, you just have to be, homeless in North Beach. I'm like, well, that's easy. I'm homeless here,
It provides an ear. Everybody needs an active listener, once in a while, and that's what they provide.
They just, it's company, I'm out here all by myself, and every time I go there, I got somebody, and yeah, they're trying to do the best they can for anything they can for me.
Depending on how they're doing during that week, we can really make some strides in making progress to their recovery.
North Beach Citizens really helps a lot of people who have housing needs.
Finally gave me my housing. I did a lot of footwork. Had to keep a lot of appointments, see a lot of people, meet a whole lot of different people, but it was all worth it. It was all worth it.
There's a freedom, basically, for me, that I can be completely honest with someone.
She cussed me out one time, kind of like woke my game up a little bit.
It takes a long time to get through some people, I'll tell you. It takes years and years sometimes to get people back up on their feet. So.
I come here, and in just a month, they've helped me more than how much I've been trying to get help.
The one thing I really love about that lady is she never gave up on me. She never gave up. She never gave up. She seen something in me maybe I didn't see. Until I just started realizing, hey, this is kind of backwards, Steve. You can't let somebody care more about you than you do of yourself.
And I've met so many friends there too, and everybody's so kind. And
I said, this is wonderful. This is, every community, every neighborhood should have a North Beach Citizen.
That ripple effect from the children to the parents to the friends that get to reunite with that person really kind of spreads out and really creates a healing within the community. And I would say my ultimate goal is for people to feel so good about themselves and to be able to reach out to their families ultimately and reconnect.
It took a long time. I just got to be the person I'm supposed to be. I've been doing, it took me all this time, from 9 years, all this time it took me to start realizing that, hey, this lady never gave up on me. Christy never gave up on me.
Don't forget your brothers and sisters out here. Don't pretend to be a good person and not care about other people. Get them to smile, one person each day. And if everybody would do that, we'd all have a better world to live in.
North Beach Citizens, if you get a chance to come in, you guys better come check it out because that's what's going on.
All right, awesome. Thanks. Beautiful. That worked pretty well, right?
Okay, just right here. This is my friend Jack.